Hello everyone, Game Dog here. And welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. I took this guy out in the last round. Let's see here. Game Dog. Game Dog. So yeah, the scene is pretty much unchanged, except your opponent is actually defeated this time. Yeah, so we're going to fall asleep again. Game Dog fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Let's leave him to sleep for now. Game Dog. Huh? You're awakened. Colosso, duh. That ended long ago. You fell into a deep sleep, don't you remember? I'll say no this time, actually. Of course he doesn't. He was out cold. Yeah, I was worried. I'm sorry for shouting at you. You fought brilliantly to the end, Game Dog. Babby was singing your praises. Are you okay now, in body and in mind? I think I'll say no here again as well. Might as well show off as much of it as I can. If you feel out of sorts, it's probably because you slept too long. Sheesh. I'm sorry for shouting again. Okay. Babby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Game Dog. I'm not sure Game Dog's up to it just yet. What is it, feeling weak? Fresh air and a walk will fix that, right? I'm more worried about what Babby wants. Let's get going. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Babby then. Alright, let's go do so then. Thankfully, we're already in his palace. So yeah, that scene is actually mostly unchanged depending on if you win or lose. Although, as I mentioned in the last part, if you win, you actually get something. I just gotta find out where he is first. I actually completely forgot. I want to say he's somewhere up here. Knowing all these palaces, yeah, he's probably way up here. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Game Dog. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. I've heard. Yeah, it's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. The battles of Colosso are spectacular. It's most rewarding to see Babby's favorite warrior steal the day. Iodum, please bring him the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. Was I hiding behind the chair or something? That's kind of random. And we're going to get the lure cap for that. I'll explain more what that does later. Incidentally, Game Dog, are you feeling better now? Yes. Garrett was right. The reproductive power of youth, and after such fierce battles. Who could expect less from the warrior who rescued me? Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence. Who do you think you are to speak to Babby so? Let it be, Iodum. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? He's talking to you, Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you and your companions for saving Babby, Game Dog. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Iodum. What do you mean by everything? You do wish to know more about Lemurians, correct? Yes, we do. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I had just seen Synergy for the first time. It is an awesome power. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Game Dog's tournaments was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No need to be ashamed, Game Dog. Synergy is also a warrior's power. It's just not as common. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You had mentioned Lemuria many times, Babby. What is it? It is a city of ancient people, lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babby went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Loompa. Loompa? You mean Loompa the thief? I know it was hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. What, 100? You mean those rumors about you are true? Kraden once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? Maybe. So a stone that grants him immortality came from Lemuria. So you've heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It is a drought of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The drought of Lemuria? It is a magical drought once taken by those who live in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be most accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria. But it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do people of Lemuria use synergy like we do? You have that drought, Babby. That's why you've lived so long. And because became wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Babby? If I had attained true mortality, then I would have no need for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I have precious little drought, and now I am running out. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last, and what will happen when it runs out? I'll run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. Well, you just said it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I sent so many ships in the past to search for Lemuria. They must have been long before I joined you, but still failed? I needed more Lemurian drought, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why didn't you collapse in the cave if you still had more drought? I have been rationing it, but this time I've waited too long between drinks. You're trying to make it last longer. I'm over-exaggerating myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And the reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria? Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Babby Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? No, there's more to it than that. We spotted something in the ocean southeast to the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them. It may be, however, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? It's something, it's something that distorts distance or direction or something. The current shift there suddenly changed the ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help the ship keep its bearings. Well, that is what a lighthouse does, kind of. So how exactly do you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babby? That is a thing, Garrett. I crossed the sea until in a Lemurian ship. I am hoping I can sail it. But why us? Why do you have so many powerful soldiers when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail the ship. That would mean that Babby is an adept, wouldn't it? Not necessarily, though in this situation I'll say yes. That must be it. No normal person could use the cloak ball. I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I learned, I was able to guide the ship. I find this rather interesting, so synergy is something that you can learn, apparently. Is that the case, perhaps? I could sail the ship? No, it must be an adept. What should we do, Game Dog? Will you do what he wants? If you do it, I will grant you whatever you wish. You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Babby's offer is very generous. You will consider going, won't you? Sure. We're kind of at a loss of what to do right now anyway. Game Dog, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? Wait, how do you figure that? We were just talking about the Babby... whatever. Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddles that block us. I see. I thought I had... the thought hadn't occurred to me. Game Dog, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Iadem. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So you can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. Is that acceptable? Sure. You will undertake the quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. I'll take my leave now to make preparations. Then you can all meet at Gundalwa Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing. I'd like you to think about a subtle reward. Yes, I'll take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Game Dog. We're actually not going to be heading there quite yet. The first thing we have to do, I think we have to go down to his quarters. Let's see here. Perhaps through here. Yes, there we go. And we have to examine this little object on his bureau right here. You found the cloak ball. Game Dog, is the cloak ball what you desire? Yes. The cloak ball is very precious to me. I can't just give it away. Perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. And that's how we get that particular item. In fact, that is going to be a very important item for what we are going to be doing next. We're actually not going to go be meeting Item quite yet. Instead, we're going to go save Hammond. Remember about that? Remember that plot point? We haven't dealt with it in quite some time, but Hammond is still captured in the City of Thieves or whatever that place is called. I want to say next time we shall finally go out of our way to go do that. So I think I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.